Federal investigators call it a vast surveillance of anyone using some of the most popular social media and streaming companies, including Amazon's Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter X, Snap, TikTok, Reddit, WhatsApp, and Discord, gathering user age, gender, and location, even marital status and income to target ads and sell the data to third parties.
They've amassed vast profiles of just about every American, including Americans that don't even use these services.
The FTC says companies are too often failing to protect personal information, exposing users, including children and teens, to a range of threats from identity theft to criminal stalking. And Congress needs to create tough new privacy laws. What are these companies doing with the data they collect on all of us?
We were quite disturbed by the fact that some of these companies did not even know all of the third parties with whom they were sharing data.
Today, many of the companies refuted or declined to comment on the report, though in the past, Meta Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg has defended his company.
We give people the ability to connect with the people they care about and to engage with the topics that they care about.
Online advertisers today said consumers understand the value exchange and welcome the opportunity to have access to free or highly subsidized content and services. But security pros say most of us simply scroll through the long user agreements when we sign up.
It's either opt-in or you don't get to use the service. And so many people are in a hurry and they don't read it.
The bottom line, it may be easy to delete an account, but not your digital footprint. That could live forever. Lester?
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.